There are 47 nice comments and one mean one. Guess which one you're still thinking about 3 hours later? You know it's irrational. You know the math 47 to 1. That's not a close call, that's a landslide. And yet, there you are, rereading it, rehearsing a reply you'll never send, letting one stranger's bad mood hijack your entire afternoon. The part of you doing this isn't broken, it isn't weak, it's ancient. And for about 200,000 years, it was the single best survival tool your species ever built. Your brain is not an impartial judge. It was never meant to be. It was meant to keep you alive. And keeping you alive meant being wrong, loudly, in the direction of caution. Think of a smoke detector. It screams when you burn toast. It screams when there's steam from the shower. It screams for reasons that are, 99 times out of 100, completely harmless. And you don't unplug it. Because the one time it's actually fire, the one time it's right, you need it to wail. Your brain is that smoke detector. Only instead of scanning for smoke, it scans for threats. And instead of screaming at the ceiling, it replays the thing you said at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday in 2019 while you're trying to fall asleep. The researchers who named this, Paul Rosen and Edward Roisman, called it the negativity bias. Negative events hit harder, stick longer, and shape your memory more than positive ones of equal strength. A compliment and an insult walk into your brain. Only one of them unpacks a suitcase. Then Roy Baumeister, one of the most cited psychologists alive, published a paper called Bad is Stronger Than Good. The title was the finding. Across every domain, relationships, money, learning, first impressions, bad outweighed good. Consistently. Mathematically. A single bad interaction in a marriage predicted divorce better than a dozen good ones predicted staying together. Your brain weighs criticism like it's made of lead, and praise like it's made of air. This is not pessimism. It's precision engineering. In the environment your brain evolved for, the cost of missing a predator was infinite. The cost of a false alarm was a racing heart and a few wasted calories. The brain that worried and was wrong survived. The brain that stayed chill and was wrong is not your ancestor. But here's where it gets stranger, and maybe more personal, because the threats your ancient brain was scanning for weren't just predators. The most dangerous thing in a Stone Age world, the thing that could kill you faster than any animal, was being cast out. You couldn't survive alone. The group was food, warmth, protection, information. Banishment was a death sentence delivered slowly, and your brain adapted accordingly. Naomi Eisenberger, a neuroscientist at UCLA, ran a series of studies that changed how we understand social pain. She put people in brain scanners, then had them experience social rejection, being excluded from a simple ball-tossing game. The same neural pathways that light up when you stub your toe, when you burn your hand, when you break a bone. Those exact same regions activated. Your brain, somewhere deep in its ancient wiring, does not distinguish between "they don't like me" and "I am physically injured." The body even releases natural painkillers, its own opioids, in response to social rejection. That's not a metaphor. Your brain is literally medicating you for the experience of being ignored at a party. Now, connect these two things. You have a threat detection system that treats false alarms as free insurance, and you have a social pain system that treats rejection as physical injury. These two systems, running together, produce exactly one output: a brain that scans every interaction for signs of danger, and when it finds one, real or imagined, sounds the alarm so loudly you can't hear anything else. The 47th nice comment is a whisper. The one mean one is a fire truck. This is the Human Sketchbook, a series about why you do the strange things you do. If watching your own brain get explained back to you feels even slightly useful, there's a whole sketchbook waiting. That's all. So here's where we are. Your brain was built for a world where negative information meant something. A growl in the grass, a hostile face in the next valley, a group turning its back. Those signals were rare, specific, and actionable. They demanded attention because attending to them saved lives. You now carry that same machinery in your pocket, a device that delivers an infinite stream of negative information. News, comments, comparisons, notifications, every single one flagged by your ancient systems as potentially fatal. And your brain, doing exactly what it evolved to do, treats every single one like a growl in the grass. The system hasn't broken. The environment changed around it. This is the mismatch. The tragic, almost funny mismatch at the center of modern mental life. You have Stone Age security installed in a world where threats arrive at the speed of Wi-Fi, and most of them aren't real. But here's the thing. Knowing this, actually understanding that the voice fixating on the one bad comment is not the voice of truth, but the voice of a smoke detector calibrated 200,000 years ago, that changes something. Not everything, but something. Because the prefrontal cortex, the planning system, the part that can think about next Tuesday, it can talk back. It can look at the amygdala screaming threat at a passive-aggressive email and say, I appreciate the effort. This is not a lion. So, back to the 47 comments. There are 47 people who took time to say something kind. And one person, maybe having a bad day, maybe not thinking, maybe just the kind of person who leaves mean comments, said something that stung. Your brain, doing its job, lit up for the threat. But you, the part of you that just learned why, you get to decide how long the alarm stays on. The smoke detector is still going off, and you can hear it now, not as the voice of truth, but as the sound of a very old machine doing very old work in a world it was never designed for. It's just toast. It's not a fire.